Hello, myRockworld. Tonight we are here in Nuremberg with Ricky Warwick from the Black Star Riders, and we will speak a little bit about the new album Heavy Fire from the Black Star Riders, and also we will speak about his solo album. And so welcome in Nuremberg, Ricky Warwick.
Hello, nice to be back.
Thank you. First of all, please introduce the new drummer of the Black Star Riders, Chad Zeliga. I hope I spelled it right. And how did he came to your attention? How many drummers have been invited for audition, or was Chad the first choice? What was the reason for partnering with Jimmy Grasser? So 3 questions in one.
3 questions in one. All right, let me answer the first part of that. Yes, you did pronounce his name correctly. It's Chad Zeliga is his name. Chad's originally from Ohio. He lives in Pennsylvania in America. We first met Chad way back in 2011 when we were Thin Lizzy and we were on tour in the United States with Black Label Society and Judas Priest. Chad was drumming for Black Label Society, and we became friends. Now, when we needed to find a new drummer after we parted ways with Jimmy, we auditioned probably 10, 11 drummers.
Wow.
All of the guys were great. Any one of those guys would have been great in Black Star Riders. They were all phenomenal players and good people. But we felt Chad just had something a little more that we were looking for.
Yeah.
And the fact that we kind of knew him a little bit was helped.
Yeah.
So that's why we decided to choose Chad. Yeah, Jimmy. I mean,
where did Chad play before?
Sorry. Chad played with a band called Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was in Black Label Society. And you asked my part with Jimmy. Yeah, the Jimmy thing. Jimmy it was just a parting of the ways. It was Jimmy. It was time for, I think, everybody to move on. And Jimmy wanted to sort of do other things, and we were kind of going one way and he was going the other way, and it just happens. It's like in life that happens.
Yeah.
Not everything is set in stone, and we wish Jimmy all the best. He is a phenomenal drummer.
Yeah.
And I wish him nothing but happiness.
For sure. Yeah. Please tell us something about the new great album Heavy Fire, and what is different, in your opinion, to the last album, The Killer Instinct.
It's different songs for a start. Sure. Yes, right. The band's getting more and more comfortable as time is going along, and I think that we're getting more and more confident in our ability as a band, as songwriters, as players, as who we are and what we are as Black Star Riders. And I think the confidence was at the highest point going in to make Heavy Fire. Yeah. We all felt very, very good about what we were going to do. And I think that came through in the songs and in the recording. I mean, really, that's the only thing. We used the same producer, we used the same guy to mix, we used the same studio in Nashville to record. So we didn't change too much because we really were happy with The Killer Instinct and we liked the way that record sounded.
Why did you choose Nick again for the album?
Because we love we love him. We love him. We just love working with him. We think he gets a great sound for us. We love his opinions. We love his energy. We love the studio that he works out of in Nashville, so we just wanted to, recreate that again.
And how long did the songwriting process took time?
Well, it's never really a process with us. I mean, we're always writing songs, so it's never a process. So, we always have songs. We could go in the studio tomorrow and record 10 songs and go, there you go. So we always have material. Yeah. So it's more a case of going, okay, right. We're coming off the road, now's the time to go in and make the record. And we usually bring in 20 ideas, 20 songs.
Okay, and then you choose the best 10 or 12 ones. Yeah,
and it's a brilliant album, in my opinion. It's really great.
Thank you.
Coming back to the actual album, the album covers artwork is different to the previous album themes, for sure. Who came up with the idea of the artwork, and what was the reason not to continue with the classic Black Star Riders airplane theme?
We'd done it twice, and we felt we'd gone as far as we could with it, and we just wanted to come up with something a little bit new, a little bit tongue-in-cheek.
Who had the idea for this?
Myself and my manager came up with the idea.
Okay. What was the reason for that?
The reason for the way it was, we wanted something that was very old school, very vaudeville, very carnival, from the 1900s. Yeah. That kind of idea, and we just thought it was a kind of cool idea, and it's so literal. It's like Heavy Fire,
Yeah.
And we just kind of wanted to have a little bit of irony and a little bit of a laugh with it, and some people love it, some people don't love it. I think it's great.
I think it's great too. Yeah, I love that.
Thank you.
Heavy Fire is, as we all know, the third Black Star Riders album now. So are there any plans to record a show on this tour for a live album release?
Yeah, I mean, that's something we're talking about. I think that we will record some shows definitely before the end of this touring cycle. I don't know if that'll be available as just a live album or maybe a bonus disc with the next studio album, but definitely something. Yeah.
So you're recording shows.
Yeah.
So after 3 albums, it should be something live now.
We got a lot of songs.
Because as you know and we know, Black Star Riders is mainly a killer live band.
Thank you.
So there has to be a live album.
Yeah.
After the old classic Thin Lizzy live album.
Well, it's going to be hard to beat that because that's probably the best live album of all time. But yeah.
What can we expect from the show tonight and the set list tonight?
Everything, a bit of everything.
How much new songs you play?
From the new album, I think there's 5 in there. 5 from Heavy Fire.
So five new songs.
Five or 6 maybe. We've now got, like you said, 3 albums to choose from. We have a lot of material.
And the Thin Lizzy killers tunes for sure.
Not so much Thin Lizzy. No, because we're not Thin Lizzy. We're Black Star Riders, and I think that anybody that saw the UK show, we were just doing one Thin Lizzy song.
Really?
Yeah. I think maybe tonight we do 2.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's great.
Yeah, if you have the band brand, which is not Thin Lizzy anymore.
That was always.
Why you should play
that was always the idea. Was that eventually we would stand on our own. When we did the first album, we didn't have enough songs to play a full set, and we came from Thin Lizzy, and we've got Scott, and it made sense. Now we've got 33 songs that are Black Star Riders. We just did our most successful UK tour ever.
Yeah.
Nobody missed the Thin Lizzy songs. Cool. And it's great, and I love Thin Lizzy, and it's such a crazy situation to be in, to suddenly go, I don't want to play some Thin Lizzy tonight or after Black Star Riders. But that's where we are. We're about to go, we're about to make our 4th record, and at some point we have to be Black Star Riders.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. I would agree totally to that, because it's always hard if you have a band brand like this one from the past, but you're not the band. There's just 1 or 2 guys or one. This is not.
I think the Black Star Riders songs are strong enough that we don't need.
I think
to use Thin Lizzy to promote Black Star Riders.
Especially the songs on the new album.
Thank you.
Not everyone is familiar with your great solo album with a really long album title. When Patsy Cline Was Crazy and Guy Mitchell sang the blues. So please tell us something about this release and the musicians involved, Ginger Wildheart, Jay Elliott of Def Leppard, and what comes around, because I think it's 2 albums in one.
Yeah,
acoustic one and a more electric.
Right. Well, really,
please.
Yeah. What happened was I started writing, and I started writing with a very good friend of mine from Belfast called Sam Robinson, and we started working on ideas on the songs. Just when I had break from Black Star Riders and from Thin Lizzy, and before we knew it, we had like 21, 22 songs. And I sort of said to Sam, I said, look, it's so hard to pick 11 of these songs. I said, how about we do I do a double album, and we make 1 electric and 1 acoustic.
Was the electric first?
I recorded the acoustic one first.
Oh.
So then it was a question of, well, what songs are we going to do acoustic and what songs are we going to do electric?
For sure.
Some obviously were very easy choices. Some you just go, that's got to be electric, that's got to be acoustic. Some work both ways great. But that's what I wanted to do, and we wrote about where we were from. It's all the songs are about Northern Ireland, and about our lives and our upbringing and our childhood, and what we experienced about where we're from. But that's more on a global issue as well as too. So I think you don't have to be from Northern Ireland to find some connection with the songs.
Understand.
You can be from anywhere.
Yeah.
But that's what we wrote about, and it was a lot of fun. And the great thing about it being the solo record is I get to ask whoever I want to play on it. You know what I mean? Because I'm the boss. It's not for other guys' opinions that I got to ask. So it was great to get Jake Burns from Stiff Little Fingers, Ginger Wildheart, Andy Cairns from Therapy, obviously Joe Elliott, who co-produced the acoustic album, to get all these great players to come in and play on the record. So it was a lot of fun.
Cool.
A lot of fun.
And is there a plan to do another tour with the solo album between the Black Star Riders?
There's always plans. It's just Black Star Riders is so full on right now. We're kind of out till the end of the year that I just don't know when I'm going to get the chance.
So the thing was you wanted to have your own songs and an own album. It's not the thing that you want to do big tours with that, as it always will is a problem to get the money for.
You know, before I was in Black Star Riders and Thin Lizzy, I was a solo artist, and that's something that I want to continue doing. So I do it, but Black Star Riders is the priority for all of us.
Yeah.
All of us do other stuff.
Yes.
But when it's Black Star Riders, we go, right,
So this
we're
is
all
the
about Black Star Riders,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
that's where we're at.
So that was it. So
Thank
we
you.
wish you a great show, and maybe some least words from you to your fans.
Well, you know, I think what was amazing was when we got the call when Heavy Fire came out that the album had gone to number 11 in Germany.
Perfect.
And we were just blown away by the response from everybody in Germany and the fans.
Well deserved.
Thank you so much. And I think that Germany's always been very special. For me personally, my daughter's half German. I love touring here. I've always loved touring here. The people love the rock and roll. So I was so pleased that Heavy Fire did so well. So thank you to everybody, and thank you for the support.
Great. And
Wonderful.
A great tour in Germany and a great concert tonight in Nuremberg.
Thank you, sir.